Oh man, got 10 of them on here already. I don't know why or how. Mike Mann, not much, buddy. Been mowing grass. It seems like I gotta mow this daggone grass every other day. It never ends. I got some junk I gotta get put up. Ran lawnmower out of gas. Every time I run this lawnmower, it eats 5 gallons of gas. Jason Servants, I seen you called me today. I was running the grinder. I couldn't hear worth of crap. No. Last night you called me. I wasn't allowed to talk. Mama's got me on pretty tight curfew. But I don't know if he wants the truck or not, Jason. I sent him some pictures of it and he got all happy about it, but I don't know if he wants it or not. Let me go over and put my junk up. I'll shoot the bull with y'all for a minute. I go back here and check the deer feeder anyways. I got to brag on my husky riding lawnmower. If Steel met a riding lawnmower, I might own one of them too, but I got to brag on my husky. Oh, I am tired. Now, I don't think that riding lawnmower would have mowed off this field back here like it did if it wasn't for my old buddy. Nutsy, I don't need no damn mask. See here? I think this is what helped me mow that field off. And we need to come up with some way to keep the grass out of my beer, because here lately I've been having to chew my beer and I don't like chewing beer. I guess my service ain't that good out here in the field. But like I was saying, Petey, I got you 50 pounds of sweet feed in there and 50 pounds of corn. And there's a sweet gum tree right there that I think I'm going to put a ladder stand in. And that's to be about a good 30-yard shot for you this fall, Petey. That ought to work. But look here. She got a little hot while ago. I took the governor off this thing. They claim that's a 26 horsepower Kohler. I believe it's about 16. But I took the governor off of it, and it got a little warm. It started melting the plastic there on the side of the hood. But that was knee-high grass to an Indian, and it don't like it. 54-inch cutting deck on there, and it don't like it. Gage wants to know if we're still logging. Yeah, I'm still logging. Let me turn this around so y'all get a mug shot. Did Wade get Blue in her and back from the shop? No, old Blue's not back from the shop yet. I actually messaged that guy today. Let me clean you guys off. You're all dirty. I messaged the guy that's got old Blue and is doing the work to it today, and I ain't heard nothing back from him yet, so I'm sure he's still working on it. You know what I mean, Jason? I'm sure he's still working on it. Ain't no reason why we shouldn't have old Blue back tomorrow. I mean, we should have had it back 10 tomorrows ago, but ain't no reason why we shouldn't have it back tomorrow. That's his excuse. Can't see it very good on this side. Wayne Tharp tells me that there's a nuclear plant on the other side of the hill over there. Is the reason why I get the pretty sunsets every night. How the wheat treat you? We ain't got no wheat here. What else was I gonna chit chat about? Oh! Anybody wants to know, this is the new mega mansion. Somebody's riding a four-wheeler over there. I tried to do a video with this thing the other day, but it didn't turn out with a crap. Tried to do a live stream the other day, and it didn't turn out with a crap because it was dark. And I think I was 2 sheets to the wind then whenever I was trying to do that. But this is her. It's got a walkout basement on the backside. And 2-bedroom, 1-bath, a little over 2,000 square foot. Got 9.5 acres. I need to slow down so the thing can keep up. Petey, all that field back there is mine too. And as soon as I get my tractor back, I'm going to get that bush hog down and might try to throw a food plot out there this fall or this late summer and see if I can get something to grow out there this fall. I doubt it'll happen, but you never know. There's a lot of I wish I could. I wish I had time. They just don't make enough daylight. That's all there is to it. Not enough daylight in a day. But that's the new... Okay, I thought I had little trees growing in the gutter again. I done cleaned the gutters out once. But that's the new mega mansion. And moved in it almost a month now. Crystal's in there. It's got hardwood floors in it. Crystal's in there mopping Alex's bedroom the other day, and the mop got snagged on the hardwood floor. Come to find out, it was termites chewing on the hardwood floor. So I got one of the termite guys out here a while ago, and he said that that is actually old termite damage. Nothing to be worried about. I said, well, I'm worried. So we got to get the termite guy out here and get the... He said that he don't think there's any termites because somebody replaced a lot of wood in there and he thinks it's already been treated and the termite situation's gone, but I don't care. We're going to do it again. I went ahead and told him just get prepared to come back out here and treat this thing because I don't want termites. Never ends. Other than that, got my grass mowed, got it all weed eated. Supposed to get my tractor back sometime this weekend. I bought me a Ford, 1948 Ford 8N. Piece of junk. I don't know why I bought it. That 4-letter word on the front of it should have told me to stay away from it. I think I might have to kill that tree. Missing some leaves out there on them little sticks. Be a good reason for him to disappear. But I figured I'd come on here and tell everybody my life is starting to get back to normal. I can't wait. Crystal's almost got the house done the way she wants it. So I need to go in there and rearrange it the way that I want it. That way she gets real good and mad. And I love it when she gets mad. She gets cranky. Oh, I love it. But let me read a few comments, see what everybody's got to say on here, and then might have to shenanigan myself inside. I ain't had no dinner yet. Sydney wants to know if I bow hunt. I used to. Don't have time to bow hunt anymore. I barely ain't got time to gun hunt. Somebody sent me a text. I don't know who it was. Jason Big Red sitting over in the shade. Alex been riding around on it in his dirt bike. Thank you, Chicago Joe. We're liking it so far. Pat, appreciate it. 9 acres motocross track. I've actually thought about that, but that field out back, I'm assuming used to have timber in it at one time because there's some pretty good sized stumps out in there that I got to locate with my tractor before I get the bush hog out in there. Jamie, I answered that a while ago, I think. It's Ford 8N. Jason, you asked me where I take the tractor. There's a guy right down the road here, just on the other side of the hillside, that works on junk all the time. And I took it down there to him because I thought I got the bush hog fixed, the PTO coming out. It was doing the same thing it was before. It would engage, and then whenever you get it in a good bind with like tall grass or whatever, the PTO would throw itself out of gear, but you can put it right back into gear. He just called me a while ago and he tried to tell me what he found was wrong with it. There's some kind of a bolt on the back side of the output shaft of the transmission that I guess holds that collar on. There's a washer in there too, I guess. I don't know. But he said that bolt had snapped off. And whenever you want to, and he said the lever mechanism that engaged the collar for the PTO on the output shaft of the transmission to the PTO shaft itself, he said that lever mechanism was all wallered out. So he had to do something to that. I don't know what he's done. But he called me a while ago and said I got a dead battery. I told him that he has to unhook the battery. So now I gotta go buy a new battery tomorrow, and he wants to figure out why it's draining the battery dead. Something about with the way the alternators ran, I don't know. I bought this thing and it's junk. It was a piece of junk when I bought it, but I got a pretty good deal on it, so I can afford to spend a few dollars to fix it up. But what I had done, Jason, didn't have fixed the PTO problem. I thought it did, but it was just the same old thing as what it was before. When you would get it in a bind, it would just throw itself back out. But this old boy here says that he's got it home, or he's got it figured out. Oh yeah, Petey. Oh yeah. And the old boy that come out here and told me about the termites, he said there's two people. There's how did he put that? There's two ways to look at termites. Either you got them or you're going to get them. I think that's how he put it. It's pretty well true. But, daggone, I ain't even made the first house payment yet, and I'm already terrified that we're going to get eat up with termites. Videos by Al. I was 50 miles from the mill whenever I was living in the tuna can. I'm 21 miles from the mill right now. Chicago Joe, believe it or not, there is not one video on that 8N tractor that I was trying to figure out how to fix that PTO. There's not one video of the failure that I had with the tractor, trying to figure out how I could get some information on fixing that. There's not one video on YouTube of it. Mama Billow. Wonder if she heard the part a while ago where I said I was gonna go inside and rearrange everything that she's got all nice and prettied up. Petey, I sure will, old buddy. And I'm gonna see if I can't get your deer stand put up out there for you. And if you come down here to the Mega Mansion, if it's brown, it's down. If it flies, it dies. Don't forget that, Petey. Brown, it's down. It flies, it dies. Don't forget it. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, little Bambi came in there. No, Bambi's going to hit the ground, Petey. That's how we roll around here. Appreciate it, Ernest. Yes, Gage, this is the new pad. I'm slaying my Johnson Red. You cutting firewood, Jason? Who are you and what do you do? Are you in Texas? No, I am not from Texas. My name is Steve Billow, and I'm a logger. Nice to meet you, though, buddy, from Ontario, Canada. How you doing, Pat? Pat, I ain't seen you for a while. Well, I ain't seen hardly anybody for a while. Selling. Jason Servance is selling his Johnson Red. Anybody looking for a Johnson Red? That's not a 2188, is it, Jason? I don't think it's a 2188. It might be. But anyways, Jason Servance has a Johnson Red for sale if anybody's interested. Do you have a shop at the new place? City wants to know. It's the same small shop that I had down at the tuna can. It's just a 12 by 24 yard barn. But it's pretty spacious in there for what I just need to do. Oh no, Chris. Oh no. I still am a Chevy man. The old heavy Chevy rolled over 400,000 miles the other day on a gas motor. 6.0 gas motor on my heavy Chevy. 3/4 ton. 2004. The Ford looks right at home, sitting on the trailer, getting towed by the heavy Chevy. No, there's pretty well not a normal anymore, but in our small 3-person home, they're still normal, and we're almost back to normal. Gauge, I don't, there's a couple small dirt tracks around here. There's one up by Jason Servance up around Orange County. Parsons Playground, or Parsons Motocross Track, or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. I don't do motocross. I do the woods race, the enduro race. Try to. I ain't very good at it, but I try to. $21.88. I didn't think it was that big, Jason. 28 and a 36-inch baller. Jason, what are you trying to get out of that Johnson, price-wise? Somebody on here might be interested in buying it, maybe. Pat, where are you working at? You say you're on night shift. Stevie Ray, what are you talking about being a lot? Yeah, that motocross place is in Odin. I thought that was Orange County. Might be wrong. I ain't very familiar with the counties up around there. Oh, Stevie Ray, she's just now getting broke in. What are you talking about? It did roll over 400,000 though. I tried to do a video of it. My videos here lately, I'm not in the mood. I'm so stressed out thinking about different stuff, and I can't get tuned in to do any videos. I've been doing some with Tater every once in a while, but they're for Tater's channel, it ain't for mine. But I can't get into it no more. I don't know why. I'm just so focused on work, so busy, and just doing so many other different things, and did a couple small jobs with the dent-in and the cut-up rack to where we left the knuckle boom set out, and Big Mama stayed away and just let me buck up, and it's just so stressful doing that. A lot of people says it's just logs, just cut them up. It is just logs, but they're not my logs. It's my boss's logs. It makes my paycheck. So if I don't make the logs right to make my paycheck, not only my paycheck, but the 30 some other people that work there, that's a lot of pressure. And I'm trying to make good decisions and wise decisions and learn from my mistakes. But my mistakes don't show up until they get back to the mill and people starts opening up the logs. So I'm constantly worried about that. Now I got a house payment to be worried about. Termites worried about. Grass to mow. A junk Ford tractor. I'm just not mentally back to normal. Not far from it. And I didn't have much to lose, but I'll get back into YouTube spirit eventually. I just don't know when. Probably whenever a lot of this heat disappears and I can go back to acting stupid and everything will be back to kosher again. Real McCoy, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling? Small engineering factory across the waves. Pat Kelly, are you on the other side of the pond? Greener grass. Huh, that's a pretty cool YouTube name. You don't hear much out here, but when you do, it catches your attention. Like, what was that? Somebody's back there revving up a hot rod or something. Any plans for wood mill, woodworking on your own time? What do you do? Sounds like a lot of hunting. No, I don't do a lot of hunting. This Canadian guy, I don't guess he's ever seen my channel before. I've got all kinds of videos on here. Truck driving videos, timber cutting videos, four-wheeler riding videos. I tried to do a deer hunting video, but there's a bunch of people that got upset about me shooting something and using it as our means, so I took that down. You can't put anything on here that shows the realness of the way the life actually is, so without getting in trouble. And now you got all these, and that's another reason why I ain't been doing the videos on YouTube anymore. There's all this daggone rigmarole you got to go through just to put a daggone video on here. You got to answer 55 questions just to put a video on here. And my cell phone signal sucks. I got good signal here, but I'll get back to it eventually. But the 13CA, the Canadian guy, snoop around my channel. You might see something on there you like. If you're interested, I don't do any sawmill videos. I'm not a sawmill brat, but I got all kinds of timber cutting videos on there if you're interested in cutting timber or watching somebody cut timber. Daggone bugs are eating me up. This old boy here wants to know about the semi. I'm talking about old Blue. I tried sending the old boy a text message today, figuring out what he's got going on with old Blue. I don't know what I've got, chiggers or daggone ticks or something eating me up. But I sent him a text today and he ain't got back with me yet. Big Mama said she made a surprise visit up there 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he had a cab and a hood ready to go on it, but it needed to be painted or something. I don't know. At this point, it's just whenever it gets done, I guess. But so much for getting it back anytime soon. Real McCoy's doing a little better. Well, a little better is better than no better, Real McCoy. Glad to hear you're doing a little better. Yeah, it's supposed to cool off next week. It cooled off here a little bit this morning. We got like an inch of rain that cooled off, and then it got steamy again. We're not logging again tomorrow. We got rained out today. Not logging again tomorrow. We got rained out. I think we're going to work Saturday. Just be a skeleton crew because we got people wanting to go out and spend time with family thing. Summertime. Oh, greener grass. Not much. Just kind of hanging around doing an update. Reading some comments. Spending some time with you guys for a little bit. Pat Kelly, you don't seem like a guy that'd be on the other side of the pond. Pat Kelly, is that a coon dog in your, No, that looks like a rat terrier. Looks like a rat terrier in your profile picture there, Pat Kelly. 1,000 complete overhaul. Jason Servant says he's got a 2188, comes with 2 bars. And he wants $1,000 for it. Anybody's interested in a Johnsrid 2188? There's Jason Servants. Send him a chit chat and let him know if you're interested in it. Oh, Chicago Joe, I don't sweat the small stuff. No. Do you have a four-wheeler and what kind? I do not have a four-wheeler anymore. I got rid of it. All I've got now is a 1986 250 Big Red that I am the second owner on. I've got a 2003 CR 250R 2-stroke dirt bike, and my son has a 2018 CRF 50. Old Hickory, I ain't seen or heard from you in a long time. How you doing, old buddy? Do I like enchiladas? Mike Myers. I'm not much on Mexican. Ohio Logger, how's it going, bud? Sydney, is it hot in Indiana? Texas is brutal right now. Oh my God, I think it's like 105-degree heat index today. It was hot. Pat Kelly, you be good and stay safe. I'm fixing to cut her off here as soon as I get caught up with the comments. Any word on another season of Axeman? Chris, I think Hank's after a rabbit. I have not heard anything on Axeman. And Chris, if you want my honest opinion, it really would not bother me one bit if Axeman ever come around again. That's my honest opinion on it. Heat index was 106 here in South Carolina. YouTube is becoming what Facebook is, and people are easily offended and can't realize what life really is. And that's, me and Tater had a pretty heart-to-heart talk the other day. I left the semi down the woods and rode in with Tater. He had a load of logs, and there wasn't enough there for me to bring a load home. And there's a video that I'm wanting to do, but I ain't got the guts to do it. I don't know. But that's exactly what I said to Tater. A biker ripping PA, or ripping PA. A biker ripping in PA sent me that. YouTube is becoming what Facebook is, and people are easily offended and can't realize what life really is. My exact words to what that comment right there is to Tater. I told him, I said, I don't understand what people's getting all worked up over. I said, I've got one, you've got one, Zeb's got one. I mean, everybody that's watching this has a shelf life. I mean, you've got an expiration date. I don't understand why everybody's out here doing all this crazy shit. It don't make no sense. You're wasting valuable time. People do not understand. I mean, you don't get a second go with your life. Make the best of it while you can and what you can of it. I don't understand why people want to do this stuff, but I ain't gonna get all wrapped up into it. But me and Tater had a pretty heart-to-heart talk the other day about some of what I just said, and wow, some of the stuff people's doing and just don't care. What you got, Mama?
The dog's out here.
Oh, I know. I didn't know if you wanted me for something. I'll watch him.
I gotta go to bed.
We'll go to bed. I'll be in there in just a minute. She's right here by me. We got a lot of rain up here. Missed the hand cutting vids. Zeb, I missed the hand cutting myself. It sucks not being able to hand cut. I mean, it's just cutting a tree in general. I got to cut a tree with Brutus for the first time. We've had that thing for almost 2 years, and I finally got to cut a tree with it today. It went horrible. It would have looked better if I just took the dent in and just smashed that tree down. It went horrible. Thanks for the update on the semi-truck. I can't believe it's taking that long. But I'm just truly glad you're still with us. Appreciate it, buddy. Really, really do appreciate it. And I'm lucky. Really am. Mini Jack Russell. He is an old man now. That's what I thought, Pat Kelly. I used to have one of them. I got a Class A CDL license as well, so I know how trucking is, brother. Need to get a couple more billows running around there. Nope. The billow making tool is done. No more billow babies. I got a Suzuki King Quad 750. They made a bad four-wheeler. I've never owned a King Quad, but they're not bad. You need to come down and ride my go-kart with the 650. Oh, man, that sounds like a blast. That sounds like a blast. A 650 Kawasaki. That would be a Katana, wouldn't it? A 650? Might be a 600, but it's right there around that generation is what I'm thinking. We got rained out today. Hopefully can hit it hard tomorrow. How you doing, Emily? Email. Live your life like you want, Steve. At least you try to live life like you want. I try, and I told Tater the other day that I'm just going to take a step back from YouTube and just, if everybody hangs around, they do. If they don't, they don't. Where's Cowboy at? Let me see if I can turn it around. How do I take pictures with this thing while I'm doing this? Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Oh well. Cowboy, you're just gonna have to do without. Whoa. I don't know what I done there. There it is. All right. Oh, Jason, don't be getting on mushy. All right, everybody. I guess I'm going to get off here. I've got one more swallower left in my beer. Let me finish it. Jason, I think I'm going to pop the top on another one. One more sounds good. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I think I am going to go in and find something to do. Oh, Philip, I'm telling you, the sunsets up here, they are priceless. I love them. Videos by Al. Appreciate it. And for everybody that's still on here, I am going to come back and start doing some videos. I got to get settled in, get situated. I mean, it's a completely different lifestyle and just, well, lifestyle ain't changed, just different atmosphere. But give me a little bit of time, get all situated and get figured out and get life back in order and let Corona settle down a little bit and let the lumber market come back a little bit to where everybody's just not wanting to cut everybody's throat because of all this bull mess. So I ain't gonna get started on it. Y'all be good, stay safe, and stay productive.